Hey guys, it's Joe with the Joe Taylor Group. I'm about to explain 4 things that if you actually avoid these mistakes will put you way ahead of the game when it comes to purchasing your next property. So there's a difference between making offers and purchasing a property. If you want to make a bunch of offers, lowball sellers. People in Vegas are doing it right now, and it's usually the first couple of offers they make. They think, well, they're asking $300, let's go in at $250 and see if they'll accept it. Right now is a seller's market. It's also a buyer's market, which I'll talk about in another video. But if you go in lowball on every home you're trying to purchase, you're just gonna be frustrated, and in reality, you're just wasting your time. So in a market like we're in right now, if your goal is to actually purchase a property and not just write offers, then my advice is make a serious and competitive offer using an agent who knows how to negotiate to get yourself a great deal, because lowballing will never get it done. Number 2 is putting the cart before the horse. And in this instance, the cart before the horse is shopping for a home before you have your financing lined up. So it's really important to sit down with a lender. The great thing is, while it is a seller's market as far as time on the market and price obtained, it's a buyer's market as far as interest rates are concerned. So you may be able to afford a lot more house than you can think, because for the payment you want, you can probably get a much bigger home. And so talking with a licensed mortgage professional, someone who can actually issue you a loan, and figuring out exactly how much house you can afford for your down payment and required monthly payment will put you in a great position to make a competitive offer, because you're no longer just shooting in the dark. You're actually an informed buyer, qualified, ready to go. You know how much you want to spend, how much you can afford, and when we make that offer for you, you're a verified and qualified, we call it a ready, willing, and able buyer, and it just makes the negotiation process much smoother if your financing is already dialed in. Tip number 3, waiting for the market to tank. People have been betting against this real estate market for 3 or 4 years. I am a survivor of the last real estate market crash, 06, 07, 08. The market is just built on different things. Now, if somebody's worried about the stock market crashing, I could see that. As far as the real estate market crashing, there's just no signs that it's going to do anything for the foreseeable future other than grow. So if you are speculating on the market and you're just waiting for it to tank, you may be waiting a long time, because all signs point to a healthy and growing real estate economy. Especially as the stock market starts to struggle, people are going to turn to mortgages and mortgage-backed securities as safe investments to make for the future, secured by real property. So if you're waiting for the market to tank, you may be waiting a long time. So tip number 4 is find and be committed to a really good real estate agent. So not all agents are created equal. The reality is about 90% of real estate transactions are done by 5 to 10% of the agents in Las Vegas. So out of 16,000 agents, we at the Joe Taylor Group have compiled 20 of the very best. But regardless who you use, be loyal to that agent, because with a market that we're in today, you need somebody who has existing relationships, who has industry knowledge, and who knows how to negotiate and navigate. And real estate agents are really busy right now. And so in order for you to get their attention and for you to get their best, my advice is select and stick to a real estate professional that has your best interest at heart, but also is going to go to bat for you and fight for you. Because if you're hopping real estate agent to real estate agent, the reality is you're going to get out of them what you're giving them, which is probably not a ton of loyalty, probably not a ton of hard work, and probably not a ton of creativity. Where if you commit to a real estate professional and find one that you trust, they will go to bat, they will work hard for you, and in reality, as a home buyer, you don't pay them anything anyways. And so your loyalty gets rewarded in actually finding a home and getting a great deal negotiated for you by somebody who knows what they're doing. Thanks for checking out this video. If you have any questions, text me, 702-336-8500. Subscribe below, share this video with somebody you know who's looking to buy a house. The reality is information is always free, advice is always free. So if you have any questions about the stuff we've discussed, shoot me a text, we'll get you an answer, and happy home hunting.